everybody, it's Diane with her snoring dog and her glue book that we just did, that flowery thing, and I had come across this buffalo picture and said it was too wintry, so instead of putting stuff away, I thought, well, why don't you just do a collage with that, because I liked it. So I want to do something simple. You've heard me say this before, I don't like the lines showing. So I'm going to try to knock it down with gesso. I hope it doesn't really screw up the paper. I thought to maybe put paper over it and then sort of gesso it. So I'm going to do something to sort of conceal some of these lines. Wish me luck, I'll be back. Okay, I did put paper, just plain printer paper down. You can sort of see an edge. And then I schmutzed thick gesso that I should be throwing away and brown craft paint. Okay, that's good. Still kind of plain though to me. So I thought of stamping behind. So I want to do that before I glue down. I have a new-ish stamp here. I thought I'd give it a try. Sorry, did I brush the camera? And just for the record, yeah, this is, wavy and buckled and stuff, but it's okay. For me and my purposes, I think it's all right. Let's see. Where do I want this? About here. No, I'm not using a block. Oh, it's kind of cool. Tad blurry there. Don't tell anybody. Okay, what about just sort of plain-ish and not real definite? Dang, you're being so precise. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see what that looks like with this stuff. All right, I think that's too much. Do you think that's too much? I think it's too much. Which is too bad. It's kind of cool. Where did my thick gesso go here? What would it look like if we went over it with gesso? Would that... I mean, I could completely cover it. But if we went in just a little bit... This ink shouldn't smear. That's something. And yes, after this session, I'm going to do something about this. I think that's better. A little more. Alright, this should be pretty good. Okay, well, I have to let this dry. I will glue down. I don't know. Might be done, might not. Might add something. Might replace this gesso. Don't count on it. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that didn't take too long to dry. I did go over it just a tad with my dauber with brown ink on it. I went ahead and did a little work without you because I really didn't know. This area is too blank and I didn't like this big white gap up in here. I did a lot of hemming and hawing and I don't knowing, and it couldn't be an image that was too much. Anything light down here didn't look right. I thought stitching would be good, but it's in a book I can't stitch. Nothing was working for this. I couldn't find a washi tape that matched. So all of a sudden fabric dawned on me. So I pulled this plain color out, and then I thought, oh, well, I could stitch on it. So now you have stitching. So that's that. This is the last component here, but this is brown lunch sack, by the way. I thought maybe a couple designs on there. It's awfully dull. And I'm going to kind of purposely not stamp them well. I don't want it real solid. Is that enough? I think so. All right, that's good for that. Where exactly do we want this? We're leaving a negative space here because of the light and dark. I don't want it real, I guess lower. Okay, lower. This was a snippet in that same box. All right, let me hold it up with my gluey fingers. I think that's fine. You could go on if you wanted, border it off. Would probably be pretty nice. I'm not going to. Well, we certainly mixed our medias today. We have paper, ink, gesso, craft paint, paper bag, fabric, and sewing. Okay. Well, I've got a household full of chores that needs tending. I better get to that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a very nice day out there.